Well, hello. This is going to be the reading for April for Capricorn. So let's find out what's going on. I know that all of you have had a whole lot of energy from the stars coming into your sign. You've had squares and trines, and you've had Jupiter, Saturn, a lunar eclipse. You've had a lot of things go on in the sign of Capricorn in your chart, which is major expansion. Also, Saturn return, which can be really just really cathartic experience. So I've been shuffling for a while, and let's see how April's going to be for you guys. I like to do a little. We start here with the past, Four of Swords, present, Queen of Staffs, future, Three of Pentacles, and we're going to do an outcome card, which is the Empress. Wow, really good. Okay, and then we're going to clarify these cards, okay? So, I don't even know if you can see any of these. Let's do this. See if that helps. Okay. So we're going to start off with the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is an interesting card. It's basically it's protection. It means there's been a little period where things are kind of at a standstill. It's like you're still fighting the war or the battle. However, you've had a little bit of a break. There's been a little bit of rest, and this is a beautiful card because you see the three swords coming down from the sky, but one sword is preventing them from harming you or hurting you. So you're able to kind of rest and relax. So it looks like you've had a reprieve, you've had some good breaks, a turn of events, things that have helped a little. I think the last couple years have been super duper difficult. And so, there's been some opportunity for you guys to get a little bit of a break with all of that stuff, okay? Then the present is the Queen of Staffs. And so that represents air. It can be an ally. It can be someone who's helping you, someone who's very goal oriented. They're practical, but in kind of a bigger sort of a way. They really yield their power. They're comfortable with who they are. They're mature. They're sophisticated. Maybe not sophisticated, but they're mature and worldly, shall we say, and they're very good at manifesting, creating things that they want. They're not manifestors. Your final outcome card is actually the Empress, you see, and she really is a manifester. So that's representing fertility, things finally kind of happening, things being able to actualize in everyday life, So just basically from those two cards alone, it sounds to me like you have someone helping you. There's someone in your universe because there's the Empress and the Queen of Staffs. Now also it could be that you are yielding your power here in the present and your outcome, the Empress, meaning it's going to bring you rewards. So it can be one of those things, and it can also be both of those things. But in your near future, we have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is awesome because the Three of Pentacles, the Pentacles are closer to you than the glass. You see, you're in there with the Pentacles. This is you being rewarded for hard work, you being not only rewarded, but acknowledged. Now let's get a little clarity here on your past here. Nine of Staffs. Okay, we're going to clarify. Four of Staffs, current situation. So at one point in time, things were really, really, really good for you. Because here in your past, okay, is the Nine of Staffs. And the Nine of Staffs is like showing a time when you had the castle, you were illuminated, you were with all your power, there was a lot of stability, a lot of success, a lot of happiness, and a lot of reward, okay? So life hasn't always been bad for you. You've had periods in your life that were actually the opposite. They were amazing, All the stars were aligning, you were rewarded, you were popular, you had everything. And then there was this very, very difficult time and something really seemingly horrible that you went through. And but now you're back to the Four of Staffs. So it's kind of like, in a way, you're rebuilding your life, you're starting over. And so what's happening is you're again reaching a point of stability. With Jupiter in Capricorn, this is a big opportunity. You know, it only comes around every 12 years, and this is a big opportunity for you to, in other words, regain stability, get everything set again and secure. Because 4 is a number of balance, it's a number of security. Now let's clarify the future. The Page of Staffs. Okay. So for some of you, this could mean that a young person is coming into your life. Some of you could be having a baby. Some of you could be meeting someone younger. Or it can also just be, this can signal like rejuvenation. So let's clarify that a little bit more. King of Cups. Okay. So for some of you, there's a young person, a bringer of love. Okay. That's what the King of Cups is. This is someone who's kind of dreamy. And you know, it's my feeling that Capricorns, especially the more male energy you have, but Capricorns need love. They're the earth, but the earth itself is dry. It doesn't grow anything without water, you see. So when someone comes in with love and compassion and light, and a lot of you have had really difficult childhoods. I know most Capricorns had one parent or one of their parents was a little cuckoo or gone a lot. And so, you know, it's really important. You need that emotional support. You need that joy that comes from another person. So you'll be having that in the future. And clarifying your outcome. Okay, let's clarify that more, because that's the Five of Swords. That's difficulty. Oh, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, good. So there is another big change coming. With the Five of Swords, it's you know, it says, okay, you've had a rest, you've had a reprieve, but there's another big change, another big challenge, obstacle that you have to get through, you know? There's another battle. But after that battle is the Ten of Pentacles. So that's a loan, it's a reward, it's money that that you deserve, but you didn't really have to work for. It's like you deserve it, you know, after something that's happened. So I think that's coming with Jupiter. That's a card of a huge bonus. For some people, it's winning a lottery. For some people, it's getting a big loan. It's getting a grant you've been trying to get. It's been getting, you know, funding for a project. It's an amazing, amazing gift. Okay, so you have a really good future coming. It sounds like April is really great. And then and on the bottom of the deck is the Two of Staffs. And the Two of Staffs is beautiful because it's saying, I think this Ten of Pentacles, what it's going to do is it's leading you to this point where, you see that? You've got the world in your hands. The moon is coming up. So it's, in other words, it's a new chapter in your life that's beginning here. So the expansive Jupiter energy coming through is really building your life. It doesn't mean that it wasn't hard. You went through something really tough. But this is a great, great omen. It sounds like most of that stuff from the past that was so difficult, it's being worked through. It's being, the transformation that happened with the Saturn return, that's stripping things away, is basically, it's like tilling the soil. It's enabling a much more fertile ground. And so in return, you're going to have a very prosperous future. But there's one more little fight to fight. I don't know what that is, but it's going to wind up great, and you're going to wind up here with this Ten of Pentacles and this Two of Staffs. So there we have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love reading for you. And I know it's been like crazy for a bunch of you, but just, we're going to have you focus on this. That Ten of Pentacles is coming to you, okay? You're going to love that. And the future is bright. Love and light. Please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. And thank you to those people who are starting to contribute to my channel because it's new. I really appreciate it.